Fenris. Oh, what is this? RollerCoaster Beach. That looks quite special. Let's hop in. We have Trackmania Turbo signs. Ah, okay. First cup of the day you'll be playing this year. Oh, that's very early. End of April. Is this a LOL cup of the day? Outside of the first of the month? No. Also I have the feeling this is gonna be special. Well, okay, here you drive over this sand. Map is by a Teak Antique. Teak Antique. Could be a special one. Yes. In last stream, when we will be showing the Trackmania Awards results, we will also mention one other time it happened. Let's have a look at the GPS immediately here. Aha. Oh je. There seems to be penalty. I don't want to know what kind of soups you can get there. Okay. No. It's gonna be super unclear what the best lines will be. Oh wait, I went wrong here. Okay, I extra went against this thing because I wanted to know if that has a hitbox or not. I expected it to have a hitbox, but yeah, still wanted to be sure. They're gonna make Ghost on, I think that's important here, to have a comparison. Maybe outside? I'm not sure if it's helpful to be in the water. Maybe, yes, because you're slow anyway. So you feel like you can just cut it and go as inside as possible, you know. Just here, it's a bit different. There I think I need to go as early as possible onto the wheel surface. Yeah. Now we're gonna try to do some release here. I have a bit more speed. The grip? What is with the grip? I was not aware, like why was I gripping that much to the left suddenly? I was expecting basically a slide all the way. Okay, that was the inside. I think the start was great in this lap already. So, we wanna test, so we go like this. Yeah, I think I can just go. We get same speed than my ghost, yeah. I think we can just go as inside as possible, I believe. But here, very important to get as early as possible outside of it. Can you go somewhere earlier here? Imagine you could somewhere there. It's of course a very wide line, but the thing is that it still could work out. So yeah, this is a 51-17 with a release to let my ghost catch up. Yeah, there's still a lot more possible. Okay, that was bad. Okay, I will hit my forehead at some point there. I'm very confused here with the grip level. Let's bring this in first. What a part. Is it sensible to go no slide? I'm not sure. What's happening outside, man? There is some noise. I think it's Sylvester. Also New Year's Eve. I think that's what's happening outside. This is like... I guess I see what the best line could be there, but I didn't have to respawn for it. So, what's my ghost? Okay. Seems like here avoiding the water could be better. Very confusing. So, also here, gonna check that with the water. If I would stay on top. Ah. So, now it gets interesting. Is there any way through this mess? Oh, there. Ah, I'm not sure. And this is then nothing for rounds, of course. Ah, there's a lot of stuff going on there. What is it showing? Plus 19. How did I manage to get through? Where did I even go through? Ah. Yeah, I don't think that this is gonna pay off. Yeah, the idea is you have way more speed than for this section, but seemingly no. Okay. Ah, because you have this reactor then. So let's see, so this jump here. This is so in the way. So the idea was to be right side of it, like this. You see I lost a lot because I oversteered on the grass a lot, so achieve that line. But outside is of course also not great. So it's gonna be a very tough part in the knockout then. Okay, let's put it in. 7th place, maybe it's safe. Why is nobody playing today? Naja, it's Saturday, it's often like that. Granadi usually does his early streams on the weekend and is not there in the evening, which was also the case today. And Lars and Torpo are preparing for the awards show. Of course, I'm also part of that, but I kindly asked, I want to play Cup of the Day. Is it really necessary that we do that now? Naja, they will still look through everything to make it perfect. And I'm doing the Cup of the Day. And then I raid Lars right after. I think I understood most parts of this track. The consistency is gonna be difficult though. Seems like outside is the best way. Ah? No, it's not first. Ah. Yeah, it's really the case. The outside, for whatever reason, is better in that section. It's very important that you play with Ghost on such a track. Because I couldn't solve the lines just by logic, like, no chance. Aber das Start doesn't work. late now, but I'm gonna respawn. Yeah, it's too late. And let's train a bit. Just here, I'm unsure. I think that's more directed through the water. Or third in the end. Someone sniped, I didn't really see now. Oh, it was Chroma's playing. Oh, you asked lately. Chroma is still playing. He was there. Okay, even though I had a good position. Ah, Lingo was getting into second. Even though I was on a good position here, I think you can learn something from the different lines that others might have taken here. Also I have the best start. Yeah, so what does he press there? Okay. Also they were both avoiding the water, even here. And then we see Lingo. He has more speed, but he goes early into the water while Dubby stays out. Dubby has more speed then. And then Dubby gets a zoop. Yeah, the ending is of course great. I kinda expected that already. Also the thing is, Lingo is doing some break trick in the ending. I also tried it once and was then not sure if I lost more time with that. Yeah, I would have overtaken him. The ending is a bit luck based, I guess. So one thing we have to check is Lingo's part in the middle. So he was not having the greatest line there, but then he keeps a nose slide for very long. How much steering is there involved? 70% around. And that gives him overspeed. Okay. Okay. We saw enough. Need to go into the server. No elimination round. It's confusing. This weird grip change there. And here in the ending, Ah. Now I had some brake tap for an air brake. Obviously it would give you more like a soup. Just afraid to just brake in the air and lose speed with that. Ah, yeah, first round, let's go. This Lingo no side is difficult. I'm not sure if I can get it. I'm using the staging pad right now. It's not my smooth steer one. First round of the cup and Elcon drives 0.80. I wonder if Elcon actually checked the records in the lines as well, or if it's just coincidence that he gets this time now in the first round. I mean, with all the knowledge from the records, you could of course see people improving now. But yeah. Wait. Imit had a 49.79, even faster than Elcon. So the world record was driven in Division 2. Okay. I don't get the air brake. It's this typical reactor problem. Like when you jump off, and at this jump off you kinda want to get that brake. The thing is that the reactor is also right there. Now you jump off here and the reactor is also right there. Let's try it once more maybe. I was too early with my steering, it seems. Now I got it. And I gained. Ah. In theory, it must be possible that it air brakes. But yeah, the most important section is this jump and then the car that you have to go around. And I don't like that section. what a save. I'm so surprised, like, because it already happened in the round before, I was now really focusing on not steering too early. And then it even happens more extreme. Huh. Yeah, now I didn't want to steer early and look what happened. I'm getting now a little bit inconfident with this part. I had to massive release to avoid the crash. Ah, man. Didn't have any issue in the seating there. And now it's really getting downhill in the section. Elcon is in red. Okay. Dubby as well. What? The winning time is a 0.4. I bet there were multiple other divisions faster with their winning time. Traffic was rough today. Yeah, Elcon is out because he was stuck in the traffic. Cannot do anything against that. Yeah, only a 0.3 winning time, but multiple people then close together. Like, especially in the very front, 1000 to second, 7000s to third. To be honest, I say it already now, in the current state, this is another winnable cup of the day. But I also lost a bit my confidence in this one section. And the most important section is still this car which is in the way. And it is so precise to get around it without hitting the penalty. And without releasing too much and so on. And also the start here, I'm so inconsistent with getting this gear, like... Yeah, now I, for example, took a super save. The problem is that I land quite early then. With the pace of my seeding, you don't have that often, no? But the pace that I had in the seeding was faster than the winning times of the previous rounds. Now, however, spammy also with a 0.8. But yeah, nobody's doing it super consistent. And also Lingo DNFs. First Dubby, Elcon. I'm not remembering if he finished or not, but now also Lingo. Like multiple of the fast guys out. It's crazy. There is a 49.1 world record which does not take the reactor. I need to check doing this lap a bit. One. Triple tie! I was 7th, I gained 4 tenths, and then I'm first in a triple tie. Oh, I wanted to compare with the first place how much I gain. What the fuck? It just jumps left of the reactor in the big water. Yeah, also I realize what you mean. So this section here, no? Right? But why is that better? Why would that be better? Does the reactor change, or is it just you don't need that reactor because you hit the next reactor gate early enough? Like, is this a time gain? Is it an important time gain of the record? Or is this just he jumps a little bit more inside, so he has slightly bit less way to travel? But there were stones. So I don't know if I should go for it. I don't know if it brings a lot. 41.9 sounds of course super fast, but is this the reason why it's fast? That's the question. Okay, no, we don't have Reactor. We just get Reactor. Why would that be better? Also, what is the reason? I don't get it. Also, what would be happen? Like, what would be the reason? Because we on this long straight here, I'm not having Reactor. So why would it be bad? Because it just water bounces over instead of getting penalty, maybe. It just water bounces and doesn't get penalty. Is that the reason? Because the Reactor down is giving us Reactor, but it also gives us more driving on penalty surface. Must be that then. It looks tight though. It looks really tight. because it's don't know if we have the time here, but you have to jump. There is only a small thing where you can jump off from, and you have to jump left of that pole. And then you have a line where you also need to steer on the water bounce a little bit to the right. So yeah, it's dangerous to go for something that you never did, if it's then also a bit precise. The start is so weird. Aye. How would you drink in-game? $1,000. Also, it switches between very good start and super bad start for me. I cannot get it any consistent. The first jump there, the first turn is so difficult. Going for the quadruple again. There are actually also other things to do. Also, I don't know. If I would win now the cup of the day, I cannot really say if I would go for the ReRuns on this. I mean, this is some achievement you wanna achieve once. And then you have it achieved, you don't really need it a second time. Also not if it's on cost of like other things. Also there's one big issue for me. I haven't started practicing Marchy Monday yet. even though I had 3 on every single day. But TM awards is one thing I was doing. Then I was building a map for Cup of the Day. I was catching up with going through my VODs, making clips, and so on. I was doing a lot of stuff. And then I didn't really train yet Marchi Monday. And I have a lot of things to do also tomorrow. So it's, it's not that easy. Actually, this quadruple came also a little bit, maybe not too perfect timing for it. Of course, I'm happy I got it, but yeah, the timing was not perfect. It's not I kind of wanted to have it before I go work again, but then on the other hand, it just meant that I have less time for the other things that I still had to do. Yeah. This is a PB. I didn't even go for the break tab in the end. I mean, the start was really good. I have to say the start was good. Don't ramp bug at the last jump. I didn't know that this is possible. It sounds great. Aua. Let's go for the cut idea. Damn it. That one, yeah, it was winnable. This was just the wrong round. Like, it was a good round. The orange place was 0.7. It was over when it started. Damn. PP and out, yeah, true. I PP'd beforehand. Yeah, unfortunate. Oh my god, 2 people crash here on the outside. One of them continued? No. No, they both respawn. Yeah, this is what I would have needed previous round. And with Spam maybe going out now, this would be even the next fast player. He has 0.8, Naive has a... oh, he has also 0.79 already. Techie has a 0.01, 0.14, 0.06 and 0.93. Yeah, it was... everyone had already decent laps here. .12 with a 0.64, that's really good. Yeah, but on such maps, it's literally everything is possible. It's such a map where, okay, you need to be skilled, but it could be a lot of different people winning on this. It's just so special. I wouldn't say that the route is necessarily really well built. There are some issues with it, but it makes it interesting. That's a very bad respawn for that. Oh, actually, respawn before that. I thought that was a checkpoint that he crashed into. And that's of course bad for him. He was easy in first and just threw it. This might have been his first win if he would have won. But yeah, you will see like also surprising names then far, even though now we have really no names only left. But yeah, the rounds are just so different. You see, winning time now 50.4. No? And every one of them can try 49, or at least 50 very low. Every one of them already had driven that. And still a 0.4 wins. So it's super inconsistent with the times on this track. Too bad my start was that bad. I kinda thought, okay, if I have a bad start, or a very slow or safe section here with the car, then I try this cut idea with skipping the reactor, and maybe I can make the comeback then. But I lost 1.5 seconds, like that was just too much. The cut actually worked. I survived it. I'm not sure if I really won time overall. Ooh, Techie touched the inside. There's a hidden stone, like it's a little bit blind. Oh my god, someone crashed on the straight. Ah, look at that. While it's going fit, we see the comparison. Ah, he gained a lot. He gained a lot. And still he's losing by 4/10 to 12. Like, and 12 also doesn't really did the super amazing time. It's just one of the good times. Yeah, my round was definitely the strongest one. Then apart from me. He had always at least one crash. Oh, Techie has a very easy line. If I had known that you can just go straight like that. Like that was a super easy line. He basically didn't even have to steer. It was just one line and that goes straight through. Okay, 12 and last. But we know he had the fastest times in the previous rounds very consistently. But the problem is that Val is gaining time on him. And he needs to be Techie then. Or he needs to have a much better ending than Val. But look at that now. Val is taking this jump. And now 12, who is the fastest player, suddenly is in a big danger. He needs the soup. Maybe? Not enough. That is so unfortunate for 12. Like, this is how knockout works. He was the by far best player in the last 4 or 5 rounds. He was winning every round with a huge distance. The others were not really getting any good times into the finish. And then with 2 opponents left, they just suddenly both do 0.1 in the same round and he's out. Like, his 0.3 was still good enough to win all the other rounds before, but now he's suddenly out. And I have an idea that Wall might win this. Okay, this is gonna be very decisive here. He gets it decent. Let's go to Techie. Yeah, and of course, Wall goes for the faster end. So so Techie basically not only has to catch up, he also has to overtake and create some gap. Or he needs to pray that Wall makes a mistake. So Wall survived it. And that is a huge lead. If there's no bug now, then he will just take it with a good time. Yeah, very good time. Wall, actually, he was really struggling with pace. Even though he did the fast line, he was really struggling with pace. But the last 2 rounds were really good. He's at first time. I thought he won already. I know he was in a final once against Mata. Yeah, there he lost. So, didn't think that he never won. But if he says it's his first time, then GG. Alright, here are the results. Good trophies. But yeah, crazy map. Very special. We often get that on a weekend. Something like that. During the week we have just typical track of the days.